What we have here is tires from a new build that I put together, a TRX4, and these are the stock tires that came with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some crawl to soften these up. They're not bad tires as they are, but they can be better. I'm going to use a durometer here and show you, and hopefully it'll show up on camera properly, the level at which this rubber currently is. What I'm doing is I'm squeezing together and I'm getting one of the lugs here, and turn this around so I can see what I'm doing and get that right on the rubber there and press it down, and that's currently over 30. Get one of the inner lugs here. And that's around 30 as well, from what I can see. It's hard to look over the top of this thing. So the TRX4 Sport is what I bought, and it came complete with tires and wheels that are a glue-on style, and of course we all use bead locks. And I mean, just a simple single stage foam, not bad. Maybe I'll find a use for those somewhere else. So I've got 4 tires here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the original, before it was actually set down as a formula and researched, came up by Todd. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat these tires so we can see what the difference is in the softness of the rubber. So again, we're at 30 there. Can't get to the in between the lugs here. Just pick one more. It's like 30 or 32. And what we're going to do is we're going to coat the inside, coat the outside, and then we're just going to put it in a bag and we're going to let it sit. Now, Todd had a full explanation of how he came up with this and what the procedure is in order to truly get a tire softened up. I believe it was coat the inside, coat the outside, bag it 24 hours. Come back, coat the inside, coat the outside, another 24 hours. And then letting it sit for a while, and then maybe just doing the outside again. I think it was a 5-day process, but that'll all come out. So I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. I actually didn't sit down with Todd when he was doing his inside and out, so I'm just gonna make my way through this tire, and since these tend to stay out, it should make it a little bit easier. Be sure and shake it, because the elements of this do separate. Shake it each time or stir it with the dauber. And I'm just going to make a quick pass inside. And I'm not really doing the sidewall so much, just where the tread is. I'd show this to you, but you really can't see. With the lighting and so forth, there's no way to see that. So everybody's going to have a different way of putting it on. What I like to do is to run some over and then just kind of brush it in between the lugs. I'm only going to do 2 sets of these. I'm going to leave the other 2 the way they are, just so we can still do a comparison. And it doesn't have to be really wet. I mean, you want it to be wet, but you don't want it dripping. There's no reason for that, because it's going to soak into the rubber, especially on the first application. It's just going to soak right in. I mean, it's already drying. The outside lugs are already fully saturated, the outside, and it's just being drawn into the rubber. That's basically it. I'm going to take a bag here. And I'm just going to put it inside the bag. And we're going to let it sit. Sounds easier than it actually is. Now there's no harsh chemicals in Crawl. Gets on your hands, it's okay. It's not sticky. It's not like a tire sauce that leaves dried out honey residue all over your hands. It's a tire conditioner. And what it does is it softens up the rubber so that the rubber is sticky, not the product that you're putting on it. So when you're driving over rocks, gravel, it's not going to pick them up. Now of course dirt is going to stick, sand is going to stick just as it would to any tire, but it's not going to stick any more than it would without using this to get your tires at the maximum level of softness. And of course a soft rubber grips onto things better. It molds around the edges of the rock, enabling you to have better traction. And again, I'm just going to coat the outside here, kind of run it in between. And again, I'm not really doing the sidewalls. I mean, I'll do the lugs, but I'm not getting down into where the rim attaches. There's no reason for that. Most of us are using two-stage foams anyways, so that inner area where the bead is not gonna deform. Okay, I just took these out of the bag, and in my original video, opening video, I was using the durometer incorrectly, and it was reading low. It was reading down in the 30s, and it was actually 40 or up. And so when I took them out of the bag after the first day, there wasn't a lot of change. After the second day, there was about a 10 durometer reading difference, lower. And now, so I recoated them, put them back in the bag, and we're almost 24 hours from that. So this would be day 3 of what Todd had said was like a 5-day process. So using the durometer here, this is 26. Let me turn it around. It's hard for me to see it and show it to you at the same time. Yeah, that reads 20 in that area, and then it reads 28 there. So each tire is different, is my conclusion. With the Hyrax from Proline, it gets in there real quick, and after 2 days, it's a dramatic difference, probably half the number. The J Concepts ruptures also take the product very quickly. I was curious after the first day, when there really wasn't a change with the Traxxas stock tires, whether the rubber composition was different and whether it would actually work with it. But giving it another day and then putting some more on and giving it a third day, I'm convinced that this product, it works on just about all tires so far. I know Todd did it with Enjoras, and it worked with those. So I'm satisfied with this at this stage. I'm going to be putting these on the truck now. Yeah, we're down in the 20s. So, you know, 15 points on the durometer is quite a bit. So, I'm going to mount these up, put them on the truck, get my newly painted purple rims going to match the body color. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Pick yourself up some Monster Grip Crawl. It's available at throttleduprc.com. You can order it there, and Gary's a great guy. If it's in stock, usually is. If it's in stock, he will ship it out almost immediately, and he'll send you a picture confirmation so you can track it, and you should get it really quickly. So, Monster Grip Crawl, good stuff.